Good morning. Oh man, my first time ever playing jazz drums on this channel. I think I'm doing a pretty darn good job, although it's kind of the same as regular drums, just more jazzy. So the first time I saw the movie Whiplash was right when it came out in 2014, and this was when I was a music student in college. And yeah, I just could not enjoy this movie at all. Like, it was so unrealistic to what music school actually is. Yeah, I know it won a bunch of awards and has like some of the greatest actors. To me, someone that was in music school at the time, this movie about being in music school was really unrealistic, and I'm sure a lot of other music majors can agree with that. So Terrence Fletcher is the band director of this program, played by actor J.K. Simmons, and this guy is a crazy freaking lunatic, and yeah, there's literally no band director that looks like this super muscular, kind of insane looking dude. And there's definitely no band directors that are gonna act like this. However, in 2017, I went to boot camp for the United States Marine Corps, and after watching this movie again, I have a new appreciation for it, because Terrence Fletcher is exactly like drill instructors in boot camp. Every single one of them looks exactly like this dude, and they act and talk exactly like this dude. So let's watch a few clips and I will explain more in depth. And that's why you shouldn't hire psychopaths to teach in a school. If any teacher ever did that, they would definitely get fired, alright? I'm probably gonna say that for every single clip that we watch, is the teacher will get fired. Now in boot camp, the drill instructors, they do like throw stuff around, alright? Sometimes they'll go into your footlocker and take everything and just toss that crap all over the place. I've never seen a drill instructor intentionally toss a blunt object directly at a recruit. I'm pretty sure they can't do that, but they probably want to.
Start counting.
5, 6, 7.
In 4, damn it! Look at me!
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Count again.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Rushing or dragging?
Rushing.
So you do know the difference!
So this is something that definitely would have happened in boot camp probably like 10 to 15 years ago and on back. Like these scenes in Full Metal Jacket when the drill instructor is punching and choking the recruits. Yeah, that happened. Back in the day, that was the training style. This is what is commonly referred to as the old corps versus the new corps, where the old corps training was like kind of more brutal and inhumane than it is now. But in the new corps nowadays, the Marine Corps, the drill instructors are not allowed to actually hit or slap the recruits anymore because we have feelings and no one can hurt them. But if a band director did this, once again, they would absolutely get fired on the spot and probably also sent to prison for physical assault.
Tell me it's not you, Elmer Fudd. Do you think you're out of tune?
Oh, the mind games. Oh, man.
What are you... There's no f***ing Mars bar down there. What are you looking at? Look up here. Look at me. Do you think you're out of tune?
Yes.
Then why the f*** didn't you say so?
I've carried your fat ass for too long, Mets. I'm not going to have you cost us a competition because your mind's on a f***ing Happy Meal instead of on pitch. Jackson, congratulations.
Dude.
You're fourth chair.
Oh man, dude, so relatable in a boot camp setting, not in a music school setting. Yeah, the drill instructors, they would call everybody fat. Even if you were skinny, they would call you fat. Because being fat means you're going to be slower and more out of shape, and that is bad because that will negatively affect you as you train. No one cares about body positivity in the military, okay? You're either in shape or you're not, and you gotta be in shape or else you will lose your job. And this would happen all the time in recruit training, like the drill instructors get in your face and start screaming and playing mind games, and sometimes recruits do break down. I've seen a few people cry, and that'll just make the drill instructors get even angrier at you. Oh, that's disgusting. Why is he working on his blast beats? He's supposed to be a jazz drummer. Ugh, gross. Okay. So if you're drumming and your hand starts bleeding like that, I don't know what you're doing to make that happen. That should not ever be a thing. Sometimes it'll be common for you to get a blister, like from pinching here in the front of the grip, like you'll get one usually right here on your pointer finger. And definitely from playing 4-mallet marimba grip, like you'll get one on your middle finger right there. That's a lot of friction rubbing there. I also don't know how he cut his hand like up here. Like that does not make contact with the drumstick whatsoever. But, well, Hollywood films, they don't get everything accurate, I suppose. But while comparing it to Marine Corps boot camp, yeah, you are going to be sore, you're going to get bruises, you're going to get cuts, you're probably going to bleed. And it sucks, and you got to toughen up and deal with it. Just like Andrew Neiman is dealing with it in this scene. He would be a good recruit. He would probably do really well in boot camp.
If I ever find one of these lying around again, I swear to f***ing God, I will stop being so polite. Get the f*** out of my sight before I demolish you.
Yo, that is exactly how a drill instructor would talk to a recruit. Like, exactly. And actually, this exact same situation kind of happened to me when I was in high school. I straight up lost my band folder with all the music in it, and I went to the band director, and he did not freak out and scream at me in my face. He told me I had to retranscribe all of the music I lost. So I did that, and it sucked. It took a long time. And yeah, if you lose something as a recruit in boot camp, like maybe you'll lose something small like your canteen or your cover or something like that. If you lose that, then yes, the drill instructors, they will scream at you, and in the old Corps, they would probably punch you. Not in the new Corps, though. Remember, we have feelings now.
Nope, I guess not. Tanner? Mother! 2. Looks like that might be all night. Neiman?
Literally played for like half a second. How can you tell if it's in time?
2. Not my f***ing tempo!
Okay, so this is another thing that is definitely played way up for the sake of being Hollywood and making the movie better. But yeah, this would never happen like in a rehearsal, like wasting everybody's time and just like kind of auditioning all 3 drummers. Usually for any ensemble, you would audition drummers like at the very beginning before the classes even start. And then you would just pick one person to be the drummer for that ensemble. But to compare it to boot camp, this kind of thing does happen all the time. Like you'll get assigned a job, maybe like a squad leader or the guide or a scribe. Like me, I was the scribe. And I held my job the whole time, right? I got selected at the beginning to be scribe because I looked like a big nerd, and that was a good choice on their part because I did a very good job, and I held the billet throughout the entirety of boot camp. But yeah, the other billets, they would constantly be rotating who was the guide until they found the right person, and the squad leaders, most of them rotated throughout, so this would kind of be very similar to how they would do that at boot camp. Just sort of hazing people until they find the right person for the job. Yes! Get him! Yeah, this is giving me serious vibes from that movie, The Waterboy, where Bobby Boucher attacked the professor. If this did happen during a live concert like this, I'm sure that crap would go viral on the internet. Like, people are definitely filming the concert from the audience. Now, in boot camp, I didn't have anyone in my platoon attack one of the drill instructors. I'm sure that does happen all the time. There's a lot of built-up rage in boot camp, so I'm sure that a recruit has tried to attack a drill instructor. In fact, I'm pretty sure the drill instructors, they all secretly want that to happen just so they can have an excuse to beat up a recruit. So in conclusion, Whiplash is a boot camp movie. It is not a music education movie at all. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you click that subscribe button, ring that Liberty bell, and click that like button. And also consider buying a custom t-shirt such as this one. I will leave that link in the description. And have a good morning.